Hey guys, this is Terrence, and this is another What is the Best Team series. Again, Mr. Gombrion, please don't watch on my channel. Now, what I'm taking into account here, how good the Pokemon do in the game that they came out in. Now, this does not work for the Gen 4 remakes because there's going to be a lot more different things like Z moves and Megas. So, let's go in to what the best team is. And oh yeah, I'm only using Gen 4 Pokemon. Not Japanese. So, our first Pokemon is gonna be Piplup, and then a Poet. Before you guys say it's too slow, well, what we'll think about it. It has the Steel type, which is a good type in Gen 4 because of all the Ice types. Plus you need it for Candace, and we all know how it fares against her Ice Beam. Flash Cannon. Now, listen now. Also, it also does good at the Elite Four against Flint, which is good because if I'm correct, it gets Aqua Jet, which is a good move to have, and it could be a good surfer. But if it doesn't get surf, another Pokemon in their team does. So, what's a good moveset for it? So give it Bubble Beam, replace Bubble Beam with Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam is gonna help out against Flint. And then also Candace. Not Candace. Who else is gonna help out against Ben? Rourke, which it does good against. Torterra was gonna be on this team if it wasn't for the fact that it's way too slow, and this thing is the second fastest, and Fernape is just too frail to make use of it. It's not Pheromosa where it has enough speed to make it not matter. But with it's enough. It's so bulky that it doesn't matter if it takes a super effective hit. Especially because fire is effective against it, not super effective. Flash Cannon for stab, plus you're gonna need Flash Cannon to take out some Pokemon that are useful. Not toxic. And the last two moves I'm gonna leave it to y'all guys because I don't know what's moveful. Our next Pokemon can catch right before Rourke's gym. And this Pokemon is used for the entire game. This is not a mono-type team, but Psyduck makes it in team. Before you ask, oh wait, what is Psyduck good for? No. It's good for taking out Empoleon's weaknesses. Again, mainly fighting and ground. Because it gets, and grass. Because it gets covered, because it gets a TM move for that. Not I'm not taking post Elite Four moves because those are just possible to get, and I don't like using moves. So yeah. So what is the move set for it? Confusion, TM, and Psychic for Confusion. Psychic is made to deal with some fighting types and some fighting type trainers, which you're gonna need. The next move on it is gonna be Ice Beam. There's a T for Ice Beam, and I'm not gonna say where because that would be like messing around, and again I'm not. You gotta just look it up. Ice Beam is used for taking out Empoleon's ground weakness, and also dealing with whole ground types like Bertha, which you're gonna need because Empoleon's way too slow to make use of it, and we needed psychic coverage. Our next move is gonna be Aqua Jet. It's not good at this stage of the game, but I mean you're gonna need a coverage moment. You're gonna need priority, and yeah, that works. And because it's a water type, an obvious move for it is Scald. Almost every water type gets Scald. Psyduck probably gets it by TM, and I'm not telling you what the TM is. Alright, next Pokemon is gonna be very late into the game. Oh yeah, disclaimer: this is not my team. My team is very different. So the next Pokemon you could get after you beat the third gym leader, Riley. Yes, Lucario is making a team. Lucario is just a good Pokemon overall in this gen because while yes, it's not gonna be useful after this because there's no normal type gym leaders like in Gen 3. It's useful enough to be a versatile type Pokemon. Plus it's Steel type, and Steel types are godly in this generation because heck, the amount of Ice types just screams good. You have Empoleon, but it's too slow, and it's made to be a tanky Pokemon just in case you play online. And because you're most likely on another 3DS, you're gonna play on a 3DS. But that's enough about that. What's the moveset for it? Close combat or sphere. Metal Claw. After the last move, Power Punch. All four of these moves are for a stab. Metal Claw. Power Punch is so then you can power close combat up. Metal Claw is for stab and ice types. Now, I know you can't type Spiritomb with it. That's not what it's used for. There's another Pokemon for that. So, the next Pokemon on our team is not impossible to get. Just think. What's a good Pokemon? It's going to take you forever, but Snorlax. Snorlax is one of the strongest Pokemon of this generation because of the physical special split. All normal moves were special back in Gen 1 to 3. Now they're depending on what they do. Depending on what if they can make touch or they don't. And because Snorlax has the high special defense stat, it's going to win every battle. Now, Snorlax is a normal type, so it has a lot of coverage, and it can make use of it. First move, Hyper Beam. Teach it this after it evolves, and it learns it by level up. Take down, because you're gonna need that. Ice Beam and Thunder. Fire Blast is another option, but I pick power over accuracy, and I pick Electric moves over fire type moves because Paralyze is better than Burn. I know it didn't get nerfed in the generation, but it's just way better. Okay. Snorlax is there. Ice Beam. So then if Golduck died because somebody has a grass type out, you could just do that. Oh yeah, and Golduck's there for grass weakness, which you will need. Now, our next Pokemon is gonna be a little surprising. I know you're not gonna get a Geodude. No, you're not gonna get a Zubat. Oh, but we need a flyer. Yeah, you do need a flyer, but there are better flying types. You can pick the flyer, but our next team member is going to be Mamoswine. Mamoswine is just good. It's good against gyms and Elite Four alike, because while yes, Ice is not the best type, Ground is one of the better types in the game because of its offensive capability. Plus you're gonna need to take out that Garchomp, and you're not going to get far if you don't. I know it's one of the evolved actually before post Elite Four. That's a good thing because you're gonna need that, and yeah, you're not gonna guarantee, and we don't use legendaries, so don't think of catching Heatran for it. In the beginning, what does that have to do with anything? Nothing, I was just saying facts. Mamoswine is obviously gonna have Ice Crash and Earthquake. Ice Beam, not Mud Slap, but Earth Power. If it wasn't Gen 4. Earthquake for obvious reasons. Ice Crash for obvious reasons again. Now, Ice Crash is for mainly its weaknesses against the Pokemon. Now, our next and final team member is going to be not Luxray. It may be popular to use, but it's not that good. Especially because it's only Electric type and not Dark type. If it was, then it would be on the team because we need type diversity. And I pick diversity over one single type being on our team. Our final Pokemon. That's my brother. That's my stepbrother. Our final Pokemon is gonna be. You might say it's not better. It's not the best Pokemon to use, but it's good. But we need it. We need it a lot in the gen. Our final Pokemon is Metadite. Is a Metagyn. Look, we don't have a fighting. Look, we may have a fighting type, but we don't have a psychic type. Now, you know the shebang about Metagyn. One of the 3 elemental punches. We're using this, you need to cover one of its weaknesses. Now, especially Thunder Punch. Because while yes, Fire Punch is good, you're gonna need to take out the Sky Flying Birds. Unfortunately, Ice Punch is better, and it just does the job way better than that. Detect for you need a move that you can detect something. Power Switch so then you can now Power Switch is for if your Medicham has more defense and attack. Switch it and then use it. Switch it. Raises defense. Switch it back and then use Shadow Ball. And then that's the last move, Shadow Ball. For Ghost types. You can use it against Spiritomb, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's a psychic type. It's frail against Ghost types. Now, you could say it is one of the worst, but it's not. Trust me, it's actually amazing. Since there's a lot of rock types in the game, since there's a lot of trainers with rock types in the game, you're going to need Meditite. Because you could get it in a cave, which is going to be good. Medicham evolves at a certain level. And yeah, all of these moves are good on Medicham. Because there were no nerfs in Gen 4 about any moves. They did not have to do with constricting. They got nerfed. Okay. But yeah, that is the best team. Suck it, Mr. Grumbleon. Suck it. And this is actually the better team because, one, there's way more type diversity. Yes, I know there's 2 flying types, but other than that, it's way more diverse. 2, I know that you get Swine Up so late in the game. It's so late. Okay. Yeah, it's so late in the game, but you should already have a Swine Up before the Elite Four. So you have enough time to train it up and then go to Elite Four. And you only need to evolve it at the icy area. It's actually good. But yeah, that's all for this video. See you guys next time.